A Garden Plaza Task Force meeting was scheduled for yesterday, April 3rd at 4:00 p.m. We are here today on Tuesday, April 4th, 2023, because we need to make a few things clear. There was a day of last-minute message sent over to one of our board members saying that the meeting was being canceled because the city was not prepared to answer some of our questions and address some issues with us. Maybe in the distant past, we would have accepted that so that we could have a productive meeting. But here is the problem. There is nothing left to figure out. The city of New Orleans said the only thing that was needed to move this process forward was an appraisal by a qualified Louisiana licensed appraiser. After expressing our major concerns regarding the appraiser that the city of New Orleans selected and the practices of this appraiser, we selected an appraiser of choice. The appraiser had a 75-day window to work with a deadline of April 23rd. Appraisals were completed and provided to the city of New Orleans on the morning of Wednesday, March 15th. We were told that it should be no problem to print out the appraisals and offer letters and send them to us at our addresses. We were even told again by one of the city attorneys, Corwin St. Raymond, this past March 30th, that appraisals were sent in the mail. To this day, nothing. No appraisal. No offer letter was mailed. Again, these were submitted to the city of New Orleans on May 15th, and here we are 20 days later. When it comes to offer letters, we are disgusted by what we heard at the March 27th Garden Plaza Task Force meeting, which is that one of the attorneys for the private law firm, Deborah Fishman of Shergana, wants to offer her personal opinion about how much she thinks we deserve. This is not her job, and she is not qualified to do such anyways. Once again, this is where the racist, discriminatory practices that surfaces itself as institutional racism surfaces and impacts the material conditions of our lives. Not one resident of Garden Plaza is going to get rich off this situation. As soon as we get our funds, it is going right back into our homes and our needs to get our lives in order off a toxic landfill. We simply need to access to our funds so we can move into healthy homes of our choice. We bring these concerns to the steps of New Orleans City Hall because they hired these private law firms and they are responsible for who they hire. Our offer letters should reflect a number not less than our highest appraisal. There is no reason to keep trying to penny pinch us as residents of Garden Plaza. It really bothers us that the mayor of New Orleans stated that she has recommitted herself to making sure that we residents of Garden Plaza are to get access to our funds, while this private law firm is allowed to make decisions about things they have already stated themselves. They are not qualified to make determinations about. This private law firm stated that they do not do appraisals and needed to hire someone. The person they hired was just as problematic to us in doing appraisals. So in our effort to move this forward, we did everything asked of us by the city of New Orleans, and here we are again. As residents of Garden Plaza, we are making it clear that we still currently live on a hazardous waste landfill in the second highest cancer-causing area in the entire state of Louisiana. And this does not have to be when $35 million we fought for has already been allocated and approved through city ordinance and is sitting in the bank collecting interest. So what do we do right now? We want our offer letters to be at an amount no less than the highest appraisals and stop trying to cheat us each step in this process. Again, the $35 million that we fought for has already been allocated and approved through city ordinance and is sitting in the bank collecting interest. 2, we want all of the agreements for our relocation costs to be honored without these discriminatory changes. We want the city of New Orleans to come prepared for our task force meetings and not attempt to cancel them at the last minute or on the day of, so we can keep this effort moving forward, so we can safely move into healthy homes of our choice. We fully understand that we never get justice from an unjust system, but we do now. I'm going to say this. No offer letters, no peace. No offer letters, no peace. I said no offer letters, no peace. No goddamn offer letters, no goddamn peace.
No offer letters, no peace.
Ashe. And all power to the people.